Grant, early on in the season, 10 points adrift of the leaders. A very tricky fixture away to TTM that will be searching for their second victory, and they'll be looking at that relegation zone and trying to pick up as much points as possible, especially having the home advantage.
Well, TTM have the first opportunity of the match. It is helped along by Olimpilo Ngema after a pretty weak corner. The only time that Chakumachamati Bandila have fell on their own patch this season has been at the hands of another Soweto Giants, Swallows. Now Orlando Pirates looking to get in front early. That was a huge opportunity where Justa had made tracks down the right-hand side and put a low ball in. No one in a black shirt could connect with it though.
That is the strength of Orlando Pirates. When they do overload the sides, we see a way Justa that's come into this Orlando Pirates side and just fitted like a glove. He'll be working alongside Vincent Pule, which, as you mentioned earlier, returns from suspension. Vincent Pule has 2 goals so far this season, Grant. You can see Motswari. Last time out, he was man of the match for Orlando Pirates against Swallows, and he's grit in the middle of the park, and that agility and a good delivery from Justa, which he is. He has the ability to cross with the left and right with equal power.
Gabadina Mahanga was waiting for Justa's cross, so really good defending in the end by Tangwane. Now TTM get the ball forward. Nebulamba with an opportunity. A man who scored his first top-flight goal in their last outing against Cape Town City. Spent most of his career playing in the first division with TTM and with Black Leopards, and it would have been lovely to get off the mark in the top flight and basically salvage a point against Cape Town City. Last time out they were 2 down in that game, but goals from Mapangule on the penalty spots and a neat finish from Nebulamba with just over 20 minutes to go ensured that they departed Etoindo Stadium with something to show for their efforts.
And that goal for Nebulamba against Cape Town City would give him confidence. Anticipated that ball nicely from Ngema. A nice robust defending from Ndengane.
Former Pirates man getting stuck in Stanton.
Now he's going to have to keep a close eye on Mahango. He does so well to drop deep, and that's what he was doing, Mahango, and Ndengane not letting go of his movement. But what he does do is when he does move short, he leaves the space in behind the defense, and then we'll see the likes of Pule and Hoto running onto that space. So great addition to that final 3-4 Orlando Pirates with Mahango coming in.
Well, this is quite some distance out. Mayela maybe looking to swing it in. Hoto's there as well. In the end, it is Mayela, and that one's over via the head of Ndengane. So out for a corner kick. An opportunity for Orlando Pirates to keep the pressure on. Ndengane made 10 appearances for the Buccaneers in the league last season. Here he is thwarting them.
There's a great clearance from Ndengane. Very inviting ball played into the box from Loch. He was just dipping in between the goalkeeper and the defense.
Dion Hoto to deliver. Well, he's flung that in a little with a little bit too much force. He'll have a particular interest in this match. Will Dion Hoto, as a former Bidvest Wits man. TTM find themselves in the top flight this season, having not gained promotion from the Glad Africa Championship in 2019-20, but having bought the status of the Clever Boys. Now Paseka Marco indicating that he wants options inside the 18-yard area as he looks to hurl it long. Nebulamba applying the pressure. And nothing doing there, and it's Justa trying to get a ball into the area. Now Hoto, clever disguised pass, really nicely done. Makarenge turns it on to Justa, and there's the header which is over from the returning Vincent Pule.
Very nice late run from Pule. Once again, good interplay from Orlando Pirates. And once again, that man Jooste on his bicycle with the first time ball coming in. It looks like a bit of sun into the eyes of Vincent Pule there. And early on in the game, you see how adventurous Jooste is.
This is Mapangule, another of the former Pirates men in this TTM 11, littered with former Buccaneers players. There's an interesting dynamic today. I spoke about Dion Otto having a special interest in this game. Arrived at Orlando Pirates having played last season at Bidvest Wits. There's plenty of other Bidvest Wits players in the lineup, although not ones that moved after the status was sold. Players who had previously been on their books. Joseph Zinbauer was one among a few who went raiding as Orlando Pirates get close with Vincent Pule, who's claiming that it was not he who got the last touch. The assistant referee on the near side, Zibi, does not agree.
We have a look at the third time for Jooste, just popping it into the near post, and it looked like it did come off a TTM player.
I think he has a case there with Benzangwane's knee. So Vincent Pule, you spoke about the 2 goals that he had so far this season. Both came in the game against Cape Town City. Both these sides have drawn 2-2 against the Citizens this term.
There we can see that Vincent Pule operating in the middle of the park, very close to Mahanga today, and we can see he's making that late runs into the box to add numbers for Pirates when Jooste is down the right-hand flank. They have been using the right-hand side predominantly thus far, and we do know that Paseko Marco is just as adventurous on the other end.
A delayed reaction from Rabo Ali eventually got the call in his favor, having been initially clipped by Pule. And when the ball was then won by Makiringe, the referee made his decision. But good advantage played. Just wanted to see if anything would develop for TTM with Paulo Badi, man who hails from Umtata in the Eastern Cape.
Always enjoy a referee that allows the play to flow and doesn't just pull it back.
So they sent this one down the line to Rakale, who's put it in, and Orlando Pirates will escape with the ball. You would have thought it would have been worth flinging it into the area, maybe hanging it up, because the sun is in Wayne Sandiland's eyes. And now it's Orlando Pirates who are getting forward. That's well spotted. Mahango's there, cuts back inside, looking for an option, has to lay it off, and eventually the chance evaporates. And what a big moment that was for Orlando Pirates.
You can see a bit of a rustiness there. Mahango, a fitter with less rust on it. I do think that Mahango would have taken use of that chance, and you could see Dengane once again coming through and just clipping Mahango. And Dengane winning the free kick that time, but Mahango just letting go of that opportunity. Looked like the ball got stuck between his feet there, Grant, but some early signs of Orlando Pirates looking to go for that early goal.
Well, he's been resigned to making the majority of his appearances off the bench this season, as Nkema looks to get in behind, and almost does. Wayne Sandiland's alert to the danger. Still as sharp as ever at 37 years of age, Sandilands. He's in between the sticks today due to the absence of Richard Ofori, but often when a goalkeeper comes in for the established number 1, which I think, even though Sandilands played most of the games last season, the idea is that Ofori will occupy the position in goals most often, but they want to make it hard for them to be dislodged after they get that chance. As we look at this injury for Demagosi Lorch.
Yeah, I think Ndengane has come into this encounter and he's really making his mark. I think it's time for that referee. You could see his intention, trying to get his body in between the ball and just clipping Lorch there. Yeah, I don't think they